Hi everybody, welcome back to TP Infinity Evolve with me, Sid, and I've been busy. I've been doing a little bit of research, which we'll come back to in a moment. First off, just wanted to thank Neil for some suggestions he came up with on the blood altar, which I put in place. Hello. Off camera, because it was all cosmetic stuff anyway, but he suggested, first off, you'll notice the beacon is no longer there. It's there. So his suggestion was to move the beacon under the into one of the corners where we'll need a beacon anyway. So that's done. And under here we've got the beacon bases now in there. I've chiseled it up just to make it look different. In theory, we could have that in all four corners, and maybe we will down the line. But right now, yeah, not necessary. This is spitting out stuff as and when they die, which is fine, and the blood is working. Now his other suggestions were to replace these pillars with wood. So the tier 4 pillars are now this redwood and greatwood leaves, with the blood runes are hidden inside these bespoke custom trees. I've done the same with the lower ones, changed them to green, the glowstone to green, so basically it's now just a forested hill. There's really not much more to it. Not happy with this yellow glowstone. I may put some carpenter's blocks in down here and just hide them that way. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So having got the all of the blood magic stuff that we need, not all the blood magic stuff that we can get, but all the blood magic stuff that we need to do what we were planning to do, aka capturing a lich, we need now to do the Thaumcraft side of things. Now this could, depending on how long this takes, I really don't know. Now let's have a look. I did a little bit of research. There's my essential crystallization, there's a portable hole, one focus, because why not? But this was the one we brought up last time, so we should have now got the portable hole. These are, obviously we need an infusion altar for that. We probably should do that as well, and I'm missing jealous. I need some gellum. No, what I want to do is make gellum, which is Ignis and just get a few of those. Just because it's nice. What are we missing? Click. Thank you. And then there's this one which we can pick up as well, but that will give us all of the standard one foci. The one that we wanted was, if I find it, a Thormic Tinker, a Freet's Flame. What I want to do is actually unlock the kinetic stuff, the magnetic hoofer. So we are going to want a Freet's Flame, which I've done the research on. There's nothing exciting. Look, lots of zigzagging between Potentia and Ignis, really, and that should give us that. Now that gives us distortion and uprising, so we'll have distortion anyway. Mending and Ender Rift, well, we'll have that. I definitely want that, and I want that. So let's have a look. Uprising to air to Precantatio and Motus. Motus is air and auto. Precantatio, yeah, okay, that's fair enough. So what we can do is we'll take a Potentia out of there, auto, and then we'll just Ignis. No, we won't. We'll Potentia, and Ignis. That's air, so we said that was air already, didn't we? So we can bring air down here. What's good and cheap? Motus is air and auto. Got anything that's more that we got more of? That's got a lot of air in it. Looks. Yeah. I really don't want to use any of that. I think, yeah, maybe Motus then is probably the best. We'll bring a Motus in here, and then we'll use a little bit of air. Just connect those up. These are not necessarily the most effective ways of doing this. This is just me getting quick results, hopefully. Vacuous, which is Pediccio and air. Alianis, which is Pediccio, vacuous. Okay, so we're going to, there's our link there. Vacuous is our link there, so I think my common ground here is vacuous, so we'll take vacuous out of here and here. Both of those use Pediccio. Actually, let's do that. And then if we go into, this is going to be problematic, isn't it? Vacuous, vacuous with a Pediccio there and a vacuous. As I say, not necessarily the most effective research methods. Enderift and a bit of warp, we'll live with that. There we go. And telekinesis. That's the one we wanted. Now, hopefully, it's not giving me. Oh, all right, fine. We'll have dislocation anyway because we can. We've got everything else. Telekinesis. Do I need to make a telekinesis? Mob summoning. Tablet of necromancy. Well, that's not got what I thought it was going to get, which is awkward. I was expecting it to open up. So we're missing something over here. That's missing research as well. I don't even know what that is. Well, I'm going to continue hunting, pushing my way through various research notes, and I will be back with you once I got a little bit further down the line. That wasn't too bad. I'm not sure whether I've just missed a whole bunch of recording actually. Oh, bum. I better double check that. Anyway, there's our Silverwood 1 core research. Bang. And I'm going to have to go back and check that in a moment. That's going to bug me if I've missed a whole load. But for that we need to get into all of this stuff. We also need to get better 1 caps, so that's another one we need to do. Metallum to instrumentum, metallum users, and that vitreous users ordo. So our ordo is kind of Humanus and Fames. Oh Christ, I hate this. I hate these ones. Fames. Okay, so we're going to take Fames. Fames gives us vacuous. Okay, instrumentum takes ordo. And metallum gives us vitreous, which goes to ordo, and we can now link that in. If we take her, yeah, that in there, and then we can just pop in a little bit of that. Oops. Right, let me do that. Thaumium 1 caps and stuff we'll come back to, but we need to make a choice on a wand. We'll probably want all of these, but I think we're going to go with... Have we got any fancy ones, actually? That's a good point. Transmutative wand core. Okay. Energistics. I don't think we have any of the blood wand cores or anything in this one. Maybe. I may be wrong. Who knows? Apocrypha. Ah, yes. Bloody wand core. Blood magic. Let's have a look at that. Because, why not? Big one. It's going to take a little while. I'm going to check my recording while I do this research as well, so I'll be back again in a moment. Alright, yes, I had cocked up and I missed. I basically pressed record and didn't record some stuff, so yeah, that last segment probably doesn't make a great deal of sense. Okay, love it when that happens. Anyway, we have that. And we gain some warp. But that has given us... Oh, that's long-term away. Okay, right. That's not going to happen anytime soon. So we have, if I can find the relevant stuff, the Thaumic Tinkerer. We have got the kinetic attractor. That unlocked after the transvector interface, so that was pretty straightforward. And to get that, we need to make the one focus of telekinesis. And to make the one focus of telekinesis, we need an infusion altar and yada yada. And we don't have any of this because we are really early on in the Thaumcraft development stages. I am just really trying to get to a point where we can make a half decent wand. I'm thinking, let's go with the blaze wand. Blaze rod. You need balance shards for that. I think you're going to need balance shards for all of these, aren't you? Yep, of course you are. But we haven't got the gelum for that one. Quartz has a higher grade when it comes to gorilla. What makes it superior is the level of auto. Drops below 10%, it slowly replenishes. Quartz. Block of quartz, order shard, and balance shard. But to do a balance shard, we need to get some alchemy going yeah. The joys of early doors thumb. We can't do this. We're gonna have to do the Great Wood one core. That's kind of a given. Let's get that done if we can. If I've got the relevant Great Wood here. Come on. Got a little bit of Great Wood. A little bit of Great Wood. Little bit of Great Wood. Come on. I'd like some wood and I would like it to be great. No, okay. Gonna be like that. We need some great wood. I haven't got any. Alright, I happen to know exactly where there is some. Whee! It's over this way. Because that's where I got the great wood leaves from for my trees. Damn it. Yeah, so comedy of errors already. You know, failing to get things recorded, failing to do stuff like that. Let me just activate my glider. Because I'm never actually certain whether this is faster than Creative Flight. It seems a little bit faster. Whether it's just me, I don't know. But it does seem a little teeny bit faster. There was this manky horrible greatwood tree here. Whee! Bonk. So it was a real scruffy run to the litter of the greatwood tree clan. You know, there's bits blown off. This obviously at some point had it should have been a spawner tree. I can't remember whether this was one I found as a spawner tree or not, but at some point it's clearly lost its spawner, either that or it spawned and it formed on over this pond and didn't get its spawner and chest. No idea which is the actual which is the thing. Oh, the other thing I did between episodes is I remade my leggings without flippers. Not my leggings, my boots without flippers, because you remember I was complaining, or you may not remember, but I was complaining about the flippers and how much of a pain they were when I was in the water, just because of the sheer speed which you travelled. So yeah, I've remade those, re-enchanted them, done all the relevant stuff. That can go in there. I don't really need those anymore either, do I? No, we don't. Okay, he's good. Yeah, let's go make a wand. Bonk. So that should be bump, and we need you in there, and that will give us a great wood one core. We may need to go and charge this, which is going to be fun. But I have got the revealing upgrade on these, so at least I can actually see the nodes. Now the other thing we need is caps. There's no point. I don't know whether silver caps, capping things up with a little less style. No, I want gold. Gold nuggets, please. Right. And come on, give me some gold. Give me 10. That's one handy thing with this, is you can get exactly what you want with find the right section. There you go. And then we should be good to make those. And then combine them, maybe. Oh well, that's an improvement. We've got the great wood one now. We are of course going to now need to run around and charge it, which means that I need to head around, and I haven't got any nodes at all shortcutted on this map, so I need to go around, find some nodes, charge this up. I'm going to get rid of that because they actually are destructive to nodes, unlike normal in the latest version. They, you know, if you use those on a node, there's a good chance you can drain it permanently. So we shall use this to just fill up. I'll get this filled up and be back in a little while. Alright, well, I've been hunting around and I found an undiscovered village. So, yeah, that's quite a... I've not been down this way before, actually, so I'm guessing maybe nobody's been down this way. It certainly seems that way. I mean, we've got all of the... I'm not worried about any of the... I'm not doing witchery this season, I don't think. But we'll have your stuff though, definitely. If I got my return request, no, bonk bonk, return, send those through, and send. Oh no, not don't send that. Send that. Send that. Black Lotus not worth it. Apple's not bothered about. So yeah, potentially, yeah, there's not a huge amount. I mean, the usual kind of let's have a, you know, throw in a greenhouse, which will probably have most of the seeds I already have. These don't tend to be overly good sources of seeds. Not in my personal experience anyway. But still looking for the nodes, mainly Ignis and, or well, purely Ignis and Ordo now. Those two are proving reluctant to show themselves. But yeah, I just thought I'd chime in with a little village explorations. Haven't done that in a while. And back in a mo. Alright, balance shard time. We need to get that one sorted. So, balance shard, I think if we put in a sandstone, those and that should give us that with not too much left over. That's fine. There probably is cleaner ways of doing that again, but for now that is going to be enough. So then we need, you need to do an infusion for that. We don't need to do that at all then. What we need to do is, I presume, we've got a full Greatwood wand. It's a while since I've done it this way around, you know. So we need to make the arcane stone. We also need an ender pearl and entropy, or ender pearl and shards. Well, shards are not a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bang, done. Arcane stone should not be a problem. Somewhere abouts I should have some stone. Yep. And again, shards, not a problem. Why did I only get 18 then? I'm sure there was more than that, wasn't there? It doesn't matter. So we're going to pop these in, and it's that and that, and that should give me one of those. I only need 4 of those realistically. We need an ender pearl. Right, the quickest, nearest source of ender pearls, well, quickest is probably to run back and to use the remote request system, but there should be some ender pearls over here, so that's always good. We're going to need some more stone anyway, and again we've got smooth stone aplenty over here, so fingers crossed everything is good and fine. Right, do that, and I'll have one of those. I should have plenty actually. Yep. Okay, good. The other question is, of course, where we want to build the infusion thing. I'm thinking over this end of the island again, out of the way, and but in terms of this area, we haven't really invested this into magic. This is more farming with a little bit of magic thrown in for good measure, if you like. So we need you. Is it like that? With a little bit of that, and quite a lot of that. That gives us our matrix. Now we need then to have a fully charged wand. I probably should, before we do that, grab a whole bunch of that as well, because you can never have enough, and then we can go and get those charged up. This charged up fully. Do we want to? Yeah, we probably do, don't we? I don't think we need anything for that. We need 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. We do, however, need stuff for that. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, that should be more than adequate. And I need to go back out again with my wand and my with my wand. That's the operative word. Key word is with my wand, and recharge it. What then? Got any hungry nodes? Oh, do I really want to go through the hungry node charging routine again? I'm going to head out this way this time. I'm going to try and find some other nodes in the area. I know there are a few because I've seen them. Flutterbys. But like these were nice ones. Should be, or did I? No, I destroyed this one. So the sinister node here is well and truly gone. Everything is still here, which is always nice. Yep. And I haven't been didn't come over this way for a while. Let me just have a little quick peekaroo, see if anybody's. No, I don't think anybody's been on and left anything. Right, I will get on, recharge the wand. I'm back in a moment. Alright, I think I might have found a ready-made subterranean base for Thaumcrafting. Well, subterranean sub. Maybe that is that. I've been in that one. That's one of these. These are pretty big inside, and they wouldn't take much. Now that cluster of 3 plus those 2 over there are really close together. Yeah, I am very tempted. Let's just come down here. See, if we look at this, the size of this one here, we'll go in from the sides, and these two have actually look like they've joined up. I mean, they're not huge, but they wouldn't take much converting, would they? Let me just go and have a look at the other one. I mean, you get a few valuables in them, but that's 2 very easily converted structures. Now if I jump into here and go, we'll just dump that and that in there and go into request and go and grab myself. For the time being, we shall have, if I've got them, I could do with more than that, but well, one will do to start off with. Let me go and where are we? There, bang. So we should be able to just pop in here and go and pop that there. For now, in fact, we can probably do. If I do, let me get this. If I'm clever about this, we can probably manage. Yes, there we go. Cleared out. Excellent. So these areas, these things are, I'm going to need torches as well, or just something to light it up temporarily, but these are pretty big ready-made spacers, and we can almost certainly turn these into something a little bit better than they currently are. Let me just, if we clear out these, and plus there's good stuff in them as well. Oops, oh well, that doesn't matter. I didn't need to go that high anyway. The only drawback is, of course, now we've got to fly to get up to this these top bits. So if I get some glass going in here, and you know, have some looking out to the outside world, get some lighting in, this will be an interesting semi-ready-made, yeah, I think that's the word I'm looking for. It's not really ready-made, but structurally, you know, we've got a nice little dome under the water, which I think could be useful. So let me just do a little bit more tidying up in here, and we can try get something done with this. Back in a moment. Alright, we're nowhere near finished, but I am almost done on the first little dome. I broke through into all three of these. There's also up here there is a start of what looks to be a cave forming, so this might be, if you're where we kind of come out, might be an ideal point to drop down into here. Now, at the moment my access is via this. It's very exciting, and we've got this. This one I tried to make it look a bit like a natural geode thing with stalactites and stuff hanging down. I say stalactites and stuff hanging down as a natural geode, which kind of doesn't work, does it? But what I thought we would have is a wooden floor rather than this horrible dark floor. And I'm going to start off with this ebony as a kind of natural boundary colour between the dark and the light, and see where we go from there. I'm going to see what we can do with the way of lighting as well, just to make this a little bit more exciting. But getting there, and we're going to need this kind of facility anyway in the future, so doing this now really isn't any hardship. I think we're certainly going to be wanting to look at stuff like this later down the line. Can we, if I jump in to here, can I just get rid of that lot for a moment, because it's proving problematic to really figure out what the hell I'm doing. The other thing I was wanting is some natural illumination, or rather natural glowstone. I'm talking glowstone here. So let's just go and order some glowstone. Send me a stack, please. Thank you. I'm going to need to get more of that at some point, actually, I suspect. But for the time being, glowstone, thank you. And we shall chisel you up into what? These are going to be hidden anyway, so it's largely irrelevant what color. Well, some of it's going to be hidden. So that's going to be hidden, because that is going to be, I'm going to need to get back into here, and we're going to need some of these. So you are going to be one of those. And we then need, and I can never remember which way around these go. In fact, let's have a look at the book. It should tell me. Infusion altar, bang, bang. So it's bricks on the bottom. Okay, that's all we needed to know then. Those. So these are going to go here, 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 and here. I suppose we should also see about taking all of this out from underneath. And we'll We'll hide more glowstone under more of the plinths as we work our way around. We are going to want to put stabilising agents in underneath all of this eventually, so we're going to be digging down. What that will be, well, I don't know. I may use wither skulls, because we've got the wither spawner in the nether, which is ludicrously efficient, and why not be ostentatious, that's the word I was looking for. I didn't find it, but I was looking for it. Right, so if I get some of this maho planks, so you, I'm going to put in, I think we'll do something like this, and then maybe here, 1, 2, 3. I want something bright. I don't want it to be all doom and darkness in this particular place. Now, why is that? Oh, I see, because that would have, I think. Just bear with me a second, because someone's shouting after me. Alright, I just needed a little teeny, random crafting bench. I needed a little teeny more arcane stone, so we're just heading over here. I need air. I use 5 air up, and those 2 haven't got it. There's loads around this side of the coast though. There you go, that'll do me. I just need 5. Okay, so what have we got? Well, I'll show you, and we'll get the arcane runic thing set up, and then next episode we probably need to get the basics of our alchemy rig set up, so we can at least start using something more efficient than that. Obviously finishing off 2 of these things, and maybe getting a little bit more things. I've got the night vision off now, so you can see. I'm happy enough with that. Now the drips, the perennial problem with building underwater is drips. Oh, by the way, this is my floor and this is the lighting. Is building underwater. To get around the drips from those blocks, to get around that, I have used a mixture of covers and various thicknesses of covers up here to A, make the thing look more irregular, and B, stop the drips. So there are no drips. I'm going for a fairly standard layout of pedestals, nothing overly fancy. That should do the trick. Gives us 12 pedestals worth there. There is obviously a zombie underground around here somewhere, so that's going to be a pain in the bum, but we should be able to get that going. And yes, there we go. Infusion altar in place. So what do we need? We need to get alchemy set up, so we can, let me go and have a look. We need to make this, so we're going to need air, cognito, that's easy enough, zombie brains, motors, that is, can I think off the top of my head what gives you what has motors? Trapdoors maybe. Pedito easy enough, air easy enough, and then we just need to get those going. It's a moderate instability, so we may need to think about getting our stability side of things going as well. Home magic. And stabilizing is probably going to be fairly easy. All we need to do is jump over into here, and oh, someone's been on since the last time, because someone's used some dirt to block that off. Oh, and that's that teleporter thing. Yes. Sorry, I'm like, whoa, all this interesting stuff happening around here. Now, not much in there. Obviously, people take their skulls with them, which is fine, because what we do is we go in here and we borrow that. We probably jump into our return and just send some stuff back into the system. For now, is that enough? I think that is probably enough. Yep, there's something snarly all about here. And I wish with those, those span around more like a, you know, a siren. But yeah, a short period of time using this will A, give me a whole buttload of hats, and a bit of lag, a whole metric crap ton of wither skulls, which we can use as a stabilizer. So, oh, I've got a headset. Okay, I can look like one of those cool kid skins now. I'm just going to turn those off a little bit. See what we get from this batch. And yeah, I mean, this is a fairly typical. I think this may have been Neil who set this up. It kind of has the overkill factor that we come to expect from Neil. So yeah, that's all we'll do really. Get a whole bunch of that stuff going, and we'll be good and happy. So I'm going to do a little bit of that while I process the audio for this video, and so next episode, hopefully, we can get some kinetic attractors done and start building the actual thing that all of this preparation is for. But until then, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.